All right, let's look at the homework 5.2, problem number 2. All right, so we have table of function values given, and we want to find for part A, we want to find R3. All right, so let's do that. So it's going from 3 to 9, so the interval it has a length of 6, and you divide by 3, so delta x is going to be 2, right? So if you're looking at the right endpoint, so it's going to be 3 to 5, 5 to 7, 7 to 9. So right endpoint is going to be negative 0.6, so it's going to be delta x is 2. Multiply by negative 0.6, and the next one is plus 0.9, right? Plus last one is 1.8, so 1.8, right? So what's this? 0.6 plus 0.9 would be 0.3, and plus 1.8 would be 2.1. So I'm going to put the 2.1 multiplied by 2, so it's going to be 4.2, right? 4.2, right? So we got that. All right, then function is known to be, so it's an increasing function. And then if you're using the right endpoint, then it's going to be an overestimate. So it's going to be a greater than, let's say it's less than or greater than the actual value, right? So we have that. All right, so L3 we're going to use here. So the same delta x value, which is 2. Right, so we're going to look at 3, 5, and 7. So it's going to be negative 3.4 plus, it's going to be minus 0.6 and plus 0.9. Right, so it's going to be, so this is going to be 0.6 plus 0.9 would be 0.3. So it's going to be adding 0.3. And then this is going to be negative 3.4 plus 0.3 is negative 3.1. And if you multiply by 2, so it's going to negative 6.2. All right, so this is going to be definitely less than, right? And midpoint rule, right? So midpoint rule is going to be, so from 3 to 5, we're going to use 4. So it's going to be 2 times. So delta x is still 2. And the midpoint value for the first one is negative 2.3. So it's going to be negative 2.3. And the second interval is using 6. So it's going to be 0.2. So plus 0.2. And for the last one, we're going to use 8, so it's going to be 1.4. So plus 1.4. All right, so it's going to be, so 0.2 plus 1.4 is 1.6. All right, but 1.6 minus 2.3 will be negative 0.7. Right, and then multiply by 2 is negative 1.4. So negative 1.4. All right, so midpoint rule, it's hard to say, one cannot say. All right, so we have that. All right, let's check the answer. All right, I came back and looks like we got all these parts correctly. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.